Donna from Patreon asks, how do thickening agents like tapioca starch, cornstarch, and arrowroot powder compare nutritionally? Are they all highly processed?
They are all highly processed and they're basically equal in terms of their nutritional value. So, for all of those different starches, the fiber is taken out. It is really just the isolated starch from the root vegetable or the grain when it comes to cornstarch. Potato starch would be similar, rice starch would be similar. So, they really are just isolating these carbohydrate molecules that are long strings of mostly glucose. They will differ a little bit in terms of what percentage is resistant starch, which does act like fiber in our gastrointestinal tracts and feed probiotic species of gut bacteria. But none of these starches have any vitamin content, any mineral content. They're basically just slow burning carbohydrates, isolated, and can be easily used to thicken soups, sauces. Some of them are used in different types of baking and they're mostly interchangeable. There's because the length of the starch molecule is a little bit different from different types of starch. They can be a little bit different in terms of the food chemistry. So, for example, tapioca starch forms these like much longer strings and can kind of get gummy in some applications. So, you wouldn't typically use tapioca starch to thicken a gravy, for example, whereas arrowroot starch or powder, same thing, or cornstarch would be great for thickening a gravy. So there's slight difference in terms of the cooking chemistry, in terms of what temperature they cook at versus dissolving into water, exactly what the final texture is, but nutritionally they are all equivalent.